a goddamn war. I'm salty. I'm gonna say I won that. Congrats, champ. You're the man. I'm out of here.
Sean Strickland is a middleweight champ and hasn't had the easiest road to the title. Being a crass, outspoken conservative figure within the UFC middleweight division, the middleweight champ hasn't always been the figure he is now. Starting in the welterweight division, Tarzan hasn't always been this outspoken person that he is now. Maybe he just wasn't platformed, letting his skill do the talking.
Oh man, this camp has been great, dude. Larkin. Wow, man, that guy, he's a stud. I mean, I think he's...
But with high rising talent that grew due to their gift of the gab, Strickland grew to use his words to gain popularity through clicks and just calling out the bullshit.
Ain't lying, you are 26. She is 40. She wrote a fucking book on how to be old and be with a young athlete.
Strickland was born February 27, 1991 in Riverside, California, to a life of chaos. He's done everything to change the narrative for a child born to a troublesome home. Being in trouble for hate crimes throughout his youth, which led him to an MMA gym where he discovered he wasn't actually racist. He suffered immense abuse from his late father, who passed away at the age of 50 from cancer.
You think I'm too stupid to appreciate your little faggot art project?
The fighter's life could have easily taken another way, but then he discovered MMA. In 2008, Sean Strickland made his MMA professional debut and amassed a 13-0 professional fighting record from 2008 to 2013 before joining the UFC. He joined the UFC in 2014 at UFC 171 and won a unanimous decision victory over Bubba McDaniel.
Choking out Bubba McDaniel. Beautiful job.
With impressive striking and a ground game that's not to be slept on, Sean Strickland was proving to be the real deal. Going 8-3 in his first 11 fights in the UFC, losing to the likes of Kamaru Usman and Santiago Ponzinibbio, and only being finished once by Elizeu Zielinski dos Santos. Tarzan would be in a near-fatal motorcycle accident that put a halt to his career in the prime of his life, which nearly ended his career. In December 2018, Sean Strickland was on his way home from a training session when he collided with a van. After being unconscious for a long period of time, Strickland woke up to himself surrounded by doctors and police officers. He suffered a severe knee injury that required surgery and hindered his ability to cut weight. As a result of the accident, many doctors advised him to not continue his fighting career. Through encouragement from the UFC Performance Institute, after being in a long recovery, Strickland felt ready to return to the octagon 2 years after his last fight, up a weight class at middleweight. With so much unknown about the fighter's return and his unorthodox training style of mainly sparring, the return was ultimately a success, with a unanimous decision victory over Jack Marshman. Upon his return, he would go on to finish Brendan Allen less than a month later at a catchweight of 195, to cement the fact that he was back. Going on to beat Uriah Hall and Jack Hermanson, he would lose to the knockout artist Alex Pereira, the current light heavyweight champion, via knockout in the first round of their bout at UFC 276. He would then lose to Jared Cannonier at a UFC Fight Night Cannonier vs. Strickland, where he said he fought like a to then go on a 2-fight winning streak of hard opponents, eventually landing him a title fight against the dominant middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya. The bout was a complete domination from start to finish. Sean Strickland used the Philly shell to his advantage, and Adesanya had no answers. Tarzan checked all the leg kicks and dominated striking exchanges against the kickboxing legend, even knocking down Adesanya in the first round. After being crowned the champ, he is set to defend the title against Dricus Du Plesis at UFC 297 and lost a split decision. Since then, the internet has been in an uproar, while Strickland was classy in defeat. With myself scoring the bout 3-2 in favor of Dricus Du Plesis, I had him winning the second, third, and fourth round. How did you see the fight play out? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more like it, leave me a like and a sub. Until next time, thanks for watching.